Hello, I'm Pratik and welcome back to second video on end-to-end machine learning algorithm. In the last video, we were able to fetch the data and perform the data pre-processing task. So these were the TSV files that we imported, and this is what our pre-processed data looked like. So we have a final data frame which contains almost almost 10 million rows of data, and these are the data frames that we have. Now in this video, using this data, we are going to answer some of the questions that we have, and I'm going to use one more extra library here, which is Matplot library for basic data visualization that I'm going to do. And when I was looking at the data frame, I saw this runtime for the short, which was about 1 minute. So the first thing that came to my mind is, okay, so what is the distribution of the runtime of different type of videos which we have, like episodes, movies, etc. So I decided to create a box plot for different video types, and when I did that, this is what I got. So I was really surprised to see that there are a few movies. There is one movie which has a runtime of around 44,000 minutes, and then there is a movie which has around 15,000 minutes. So that is like literally not possible. So I was pretty sure that there is some issue here. So what I did is I just calculated that particular, I tried to find that particular movie which has the highest runtime, and what I got was basically Ambience. It's a movie which was released in the year 2020, and the runtime is 43,200. So what I did is I went to IMDb website, I checked for the runtime of this particular movie, and it was 720 hours. So this is still insane. 720 hours is a lot, as you can see here. But yeah, it is pretty clear that this data, what IMDb is providing through these files, this is incorrect. So I went ahead, and what I did is I just filtered out some data. I could have used IQR method to remove the outliers, but rather I decided to just keep those videos which are at least 5 minutes in length and are max 600 minutes. And this is the plot which I got. So as you can see that most of the movies lie between 80 minutes or 85 minutes to around 110 minutes, which is right. And TV miniseries have the highest runtime on an average here. So this is a lot of data, right? And the most of the questions I had was basically related to the movies and not TV series or mini shorts or anything else. So I decided to filter out the data to just keep those rows which contains movies. So from almost 10 million rows of data, I was able to filter out to 252,000 rows of data. And this is the data that I'm going to now use to answer the questions that I had. So after doing this, the first thing I had in my mind was, okay, what are the top 10 movies in terms of average rating? And that's why I ran this basic script to find, okay, these are the movies which have an average rating of 10. So that is a lot, right? And the reason behind that is the number of votes. So they have very few votes. So what you can do is you can come up with a threshold value that you want to apply, that the movie should have at least this number of votes, and then check out the average rating. So that would be a much better approach to this. Next, I wanted to see, okay, in terms of number of votes, which are the top 10 movies which are there. And the Shawshank Redemption had the highest number of votes, which was around 2.7 million 2.7 million votes, and followed by The Dark Knight with 2.67 million votes, and then Inception, Fight Club. So we know that all these movies mentioned here are really, really popular. Then I wanted to see, okay, which genre has the highest number of movies made. So this is what I ran, and then the comedy and drama had the highest number of movies. Comedy had like 48,000 movies, which was a lot, followed by drama had 48,000, followed by comedy with 23,659, and so on. So another interesting question that came to my mind is, when we talk about movies along the year, which movie performed, what was the average runtime of the movies? Did it change over the time period, or was there anything interesting here? So I saw that it started from 1894, when the average runtime for the movie was 45 minutes, and even in 21, 22, it increased definitely, because that was like too early, and there were not so many advanced features for building a movie. But I saw a dip here in 1905. In 1906, the dip started, a crazy dip from 48 minutes to 17 minutes, then 12 minutes. So I decided to just plot, make a line plot here, and this is what I got. So as you can see, from 1905, not 5 but 1906 to almost 1918, 19, there was a crazy dip. I don't know what was the reason here. Maybe this period was because of World War or something else, or maybe just the data is incorrect by IMDb, because just now we saw that there are some inaccuracies in the data. After this, I wanted to see, okay, which director have created the maximum number of movies, and which writer has written the maximum number of scripts. So Sam Neufeld had highest number of movies with 199, followed by Jesus Franco, Michael Kuritz's, and in terms of writer, William Shakespeare had the highest number of movies, that was 387, followed by Saffonal. Then I just wanted to see, okay, which actors have done the maximum number of movies. And I found a lot of Indian actors here, like Brahmanandam, he's a South Indian movie actor, Mammootty, Mohanlal, Mithun Chakrabarti, Dharmendra. So most of the actors, Eric Roberts, except for Eric Roberts, I think all these top actors who have done the highest number of movies are from India. After this, I wanted to check if there is any correlation between the average runtime in minutes and the rating, but I didn't find any kind of correlation here. Similarly, I tried computing correlation between the genre. Here I basically wanted to see the average rating. So which genre combination has the highest average rating, and that was biography, comedy and war, which had an average rating of 9.9, followed by documentary, news and reality TV. Then we all know about Christopher Nolan, right? I wanted to see that the movies directed by Christopher Nolan, what is the average rating for those movies, and it came out to be 8.154. So yeah, that is pretty insane, right? Then I wanted to see for Tarantino, what is the average rating of his movies, and that was 7.6. So if someone doesn't know about Tarantino, well, you guys should definitely check out these movies. These are the best movies done by him: Pulp Fiction, Kill Bill series, Django Unchained, Reservoir Dogs, and this is the average rating for all those movies. So these were some of the questions, 10-12 questions that I was able to come up with, and I thought we should be able to answer it using the dataset that we have. Now this was the data analysis part. Now in the next video we are going to build the movie recommendation system using feature extractor TF-IDF and using metric like cosine similarity, and after that we are going to build a Flask application. So that will be all for this video. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, happy learning.